Was Abraham Lincoln a president?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was just a whatever publical figure.
Welcome back to Delulu Diaries, where the timelines don't match, but the receipts always do. Today I want to talk about something that I think that Apathetic Faxx really missed, and I feel like you guys have picked up on it a little bit, but I just want to speak my piece on it. First of all, just in case you guys haven't seen my community post or heard from somebody else, Keemstar retracted the offer for Amberlynn to work with him on Kick, and I want to watch this clip real quick so that I can talk to you about what I think that Apathetic missed on it.
I reached out to Amber today, or she reached out to me. I can't remember who started the conversation. I offered to help her, and you know, the only option was like a Kick. I offered to like work with her on a fucking Kick, and normally I wouldn't be leaking a private conversation like this, but she leaked my whole conversation. So I no longer owe her any respect. But she basically told fucking Thick Gemini, the leaker, that I might be doing something with her on fucking Kick, and I'm not helping her. Now I'm not helping her. Now she's done.
Either.
She's on her own. This is the second time that I went to go help her with producing a show or doing something that would help her out immensely that she fucking leaked. All right. Remember Hero? We were going to do that. She fucking leaked that thing. Like, go fuck yourself, dude. Like, absolutely go fuck yourself. I'm so mad over it. Yeah, she did apologize, and I appreciate the accountability, but still, fuck off, dude.
So when Apathetic reported on this, she pretty much just said what Keem said, just confirming that he had said what he said. But the thing that I don't understand is, like, he says that this is the second time it's happened. She did it with Hero as well. And we all know how that turned out. She still got her show. She still got Hero. Why? Because she brings a shit ton of money to the LCU. I mean, their numbers have been dropping like crazy. I don't know if you guys know this. It is public knowledge of what YouTube pays out, at least in super chats. There's websites that will calculate that for you, and it's something you could just sit down with a pen and paper and figure out if you really wanted to. So you can see without ad revenue how much money they've been losing. Not to mention they post their members live on the LolCow website, so you can constantly see how many members each show has, and they've been bleeding members. The super chats have been way down on any shows that were related to Amber. So LolCow Bus, Hero, and Glass have all been way down, and I know Glass says that they're not about Amberlynn, but regardless, when she left, they lost a lot of members as well. So I'm just saying that the numbers have been down. They've been losing money since Amber left. So it would make sense for Keemstar to go ahead and partner with her on Kick if that's what he has to do, and try to build something with her there, and potentially, you know, try to branch out and make more money with her in some other way. Like, I realize that Kick is a very small platform right now, but at the end of the day, Girl World is gonna follow Amber. Even if you guys don't watch, reaction channels are going to go over there and see what she's doing. There's going to be people who are just casual viewers who want to see what she's doing. She's got babies who will go over there to see what she's doing. Like, a lot of people are going to follow her, and that can draw a huge crowd. Also, you have to keep in mind that Keemstar has also been in trouble with YouTube before. Yes, he has contacts and things of that nature, but right now this journalist is on his tail with the LCU. So there's a possibility that even aside from the Amber drama, that now that this journalist is involved, and also you've got all of the people from Girl World that have gone over to the LCU, seeing them do some really vile stuff, there's a chance that there's going to be more issues for Keem, so it might be smart for him to try to build his platform up on another platform rather than just keeping everything on YouTube. Because if you guys don't keep up with the LCU, I really try not to. Everything I learned about the LCU is against my will, but there has been a lot of stuff going on allegedly, as in, like, Tina was caught using slurs again, which is not surprising, but, you know, it's not okay. And then also there was some more doxing going on, both doxing of the members as well as doxing of one of the hosts. So, you know, there's a lot going on over there. I don't really want to get into the whole thing. If you guys care, a lot of it happens on the LolCow Bus and LolCow Queens shows, so you can check it out over there or get into their Discord or whatever. But either way, I'm just saying that there is a lot for the LCU to be concerned about right now, and contacts at YouTube only go so far for so long. If there really is a journalist who's like on their tail about it, I think it makes perfect sense for Keem to be trying to look for ways to diversify his income. So all of that to say, I just feel like Apathetic could have touched on that, because I feel like there's no way he's not going to walk this back in one way or the other. Now, this next clip really kind of was what made me think that this is a very solid theory. So I want to go ahead and watch this real quick and then discuss.
I've never done anything to ALR. All I've done is help her make a shit ton of fucking money, bro. And the fucking disrespect I've gotten from her is insane. You know, when she took an L for this recent bullshit, we took that L too, all right? Do you hear me fucking crying, being like, fuck Amber, and blaming her? No, all right? It is what it is. Let's move on. Offer to help her again, and then she fucking does this shit. So, yeah, I will never help her again, dude. I'm done.
Do you have
Like the
any
epitome
word
of
on
lol
like,
count right there.
like background knowledge of what is going on with her channel?
I have no idea, but she was in fact demonetized. Yeah, obviously there is something that we're not, you know, that none of us know. The viewers, myself, none of us know. Like, she did something wrong, and we don't know what it is because YouTube is not happy with it at all.
Well, oh well, stop fucking helping these nobodies.
She's not exactly a nobody, but
Yeah.
Right.
So the two things that piqued my interest was, first, he said that he's never done anything for Amber except for helped her to earn a shit ton of money, which, keep in mind, YouTube takes 30% and then Keem takes 50%, and then the host of the shows get what's left over after that. So if Amber was earning a ton of money, you know Keemstar was too. So he pretty much confirms that he thought she was valuable for the money that she brought in. Then he goes on to say, when Tina is like, oh, well, stop helping these nobodies, he's like, well, she's not a nobody. And to me, that shows like some level of understanding that she is a name that brings money. And so based on what I know about Keemstar, this is just my opinion, but he seems like he is always after more money. He is like a very like entrepreneurial type of person. He wants to keep building more, diversifying more, creating more income. Like, I don't think that he's the kind of person who is ever satisfied. He has a very strong work ethic. Now, I don't particularly like the way he chooses to use that work ethic, but I'm just saying, I don't think that a little like, oh, now people know about my show early is really going to prevent him from earning his money. Because he's not going to help somebody out of the like kindness of his heart. He really does think he's going to get something out of helping her. So that's why he's doing it. And let's be so real. Yes, it sucks because he always likes to announce his shows and make it like a big grand thing. But on the other hand, I didn't even know that he had a show over on Kick. I mean, I didn't even know that Kick was a website because it's not, there's two Kicks. There's K-I-K and then there's K-I-C-K. And I didn't realize that this Kick, the K-I-C-K, was even a website. So now you've got people talking about this website. Keemstar already has a show that he's hosting over there. It's the same locale live that he has on YouTube. He just like dual streams it. But I'm just saying, so just her mentioning it is bringing in more viewership to the show that he already has over there. So it's not like she really did anything wrong, if you know what I'm saying. I feel like it is fully plausible that Keemstar is going to let this just simmer and have all the reaction channels say what they're going to say and build up all this interest of like, ooh, where's Amber going next? What's going on? Is this the end of the road for her? Blah, blah, blah. Because like, think about it. This is the most that anybody has been talking about Amber in a little while now, you know? When she was on the show, it was great. She left the show and then she wasn't really doing anything. And so it kind of dried up. And then you get all the reaction channels doing like retro reacts and stuff. The tea has been very dry. Now all of a sudden she gets remonetized, demonetized. Now she's got this deal with Keem. Now she doesn't have the deal with Keem. Like right now, the last couple of days has been the most drama that's been going on in Girl World for a while. So if he lets that build to a pressure point and then says like, oh, actually we worked things out behind the scenes, she's going to work with me on Kick, a lot of people are going to go over there because love her or hate her, we are all here. Me, you, everybody is all here because we find it entertaining. With that entertainment comes the money, and Keem knows that. So even if they have to go to a smaller channel like Kick, I do think that he would find that worth it. When Amber was on LCU Bus, pretty much every single day they were hitting like thousands of dollars in just super chats. Whereas when I checked to see how much they earned this week they haven't even hit $1,500 yet for the whole week. So Amber leaving has hit them hard where it matters to Keem, which is the money. Granted, he is still successful. In no way do I think the LCU is on like the brink of crumbling. They were doing fine before Amber came, and they will continue to do fine unless this reporter really messes stuff up for them. But I'm just saying that with somebody like Keem, who's always trying to get those numbers up, like he is very analytics focused, I think that he's not going to miss an opportunity to work with Amber. And I think it's kind of weird that a lot of channels aren't really touching on that, because he does walk it back a lot, especially since people mostly clip Apathetic Faxx. I just thought it was really weird that she didn't mention it. So I just wanted to say that. Now, there have been some people asking, like, why would she go and split her money with Keem? Why wouldn't she just go do it by herself, whatever? And to answer your question, she just does not know how. She's very lazy. She's not willing to learn anything new. And so that's why the whole thing got spilled in the first place, because she was over on the Discord with Life of Ron asking for showrunners to help her do this, because I guess Keem didn't have anybody or was trying to figure out a way to get it filmed or something. So she was trying to find somebody who could run like OBS or Streamlab or something like that so that she could actually stream. And that's what did her in. So her not being willing to learn that skill set is what cost her the opportunity, if you believe that she's not going to get the opportunity back. And so that's why she would go over without him. I mean, if you guys don't recall, she couldn't even figure out how to do picture-in-picture editing. And if you look back to the live stream era when she was breaking up with Beck, she made Beck sit with her and do the live streams, because whenever Beck wasn't on, she really struggled to hit those. And then when she did live stream era after breaking up with Feline, she was like staring at the timer. She could not do a show by herself. She needs somebody else there. And so with Keem, that's the perfect way to do it, because she doesn't have to figure out how to do everything. She can just like rely on him to provide somebody to run OBS as well as somebody to bounce off of, so that she can just kind of sit in the corner and not really do much, just bring people over via her name. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't really want to participate. She just wants to show up. Also, for anybody who's coming over from the LCU and just learning about Girl World now, or who doesn't have like a steel trap memory, she can't make money on TikTok. So although she does have a large platform over there, she can't actually earn on it. And the reason why is because she's banned on PayPal, which is the only way to get paid out on TikTok. There is a secondary option to get paid out through Payoneer from what Google tells me, but I asked somebody who has a TikTok that can be monetized, and they said that option does not appear for them. So I don't know if that's a true option for her. On top of that, even if she could figure out the Payoneer thing, apparently her name is like blocked on TikTok, which is why she goes under Rarity Cat instead of her name. And I believe that's because she originally was posting some TikToks about like what she was eating, and TikTok banned that because of like the suspicious eating habits, the same reason she originally got demonetized on YouTube. So I think that's fully out of the picture. And then because of the fact that she had been selling the earrings and the choosies and got banned on PayPal, that leads me to believe that she doesn't really have another option to sell those either. Christina and Gemini did touch a little bit on the fact that she's still spending money like crazy, as well as the fact that she has several boxes of $500 Legos that she has not even begun to put together. So possible that she might try reselling those for lower, or if she still has receipts and is within the window, try to return them or something. But she's got a couple of options of ways to make quick cash right now if she just slows down her spending, keeps going on the cameos, and potentially gets rid of some of those Lego sets. So we'll see how long it takes for her to find something else, but regardless, I know she's not going to leave the internet. She's just going to go to something else, and I feel like it's going to be with Keem, but if she can't make that work out, it's going to be something else online. There's no way she gets a regular 9 to 5. Anyways, if you made it this far, it would really help me out so much if you could just go ahead and click the subscribe button for me so you can stay posted. Also, you already know, stay Delulu, but not that Delulu. See you in the next one.